The silver price has hit over. Can you believe it? Over 100 Australian dollars. It is silver party time. Why are they telling me that I can't do this thing? Oh, that's completely fine. We are going out live on live on YouTube and on Facebook right now. It is triple digit silver party time, 100 Australian dollars. We'll talk about what's going on there, of course. Take a look at silver in USD. We'll do gold analysis, platinum, some other assets too. We'll do subscriber shout outs. We'll read at all your comments, chart requests. I'll also be talking about how you can win a half-ounce silver snake or a wonderful, beautiful 1966 50-cent round as well. Yes, giveaway details too. If you're watching this on the replay, use the time codes below to go to your favorite part. But if you're watching live, you get to enjoy every single thing we do here at Good Morning Stackers with me, Joe Main, including at the start of the show. Yes, we do it when we hit big milestones. We're doing the whole thing. Are you ready? It's silver party time.
Tasty beverage, let's get in the groove. Synchronized, look now, we're on the move.
Good morning, Stackers. Yeah, we're feeling fine. Good morning, Stackers. It's podcast time.
Talking gold and silver and crypto too. With Joe and the gang, it's what we do.
Good morning, Stackers. Yeah, we're feeling fine.
Just use the time code, skip this part if you want, but I gotta dance, man. Triple digits.
Podcast time.
Do I need to get up? Am I wearing pants? Yeah, I know. We'll get to that in a second. Wearing pants. Ooh, get in focus.
We're stacking sats, we're stacking gold.
You saw my booty.
In the world of finance, real gold.
Get your beverages ready.
Beverage, we're on our way. To financial freedom, come what may.
I feel like I'm back in the clubs in the 90s.
So grab that tasty beverage, let's get in the groove. Synchronized, slurp now, we're on the move.
Let's do it this time.
Good morning, Stackers. Yeah, we're feeling fine. Good morning, Stackers. It's podcast time. Good morning, Stackers.
Are you ready?
Yeah, we're feeling fine.
Go.
Good morning, Stackers. It's podcast time.
Yes, the extended version. Good morning, Stackers. If you use the time codes, you didn't get to see me dance it out like there's no tomorrow. Give me 1 second. Yes, as someone just mentioned right here, that hair is getting out of control. Jimmy Neutron vibes. I've had that a lot over the years. Yeah, it's getting a little bit. I need another haircut. Got to do what I got to do. Welcome, everyone. I am Joe Main, a stacker of precious metals since 2010. Worked for 3 major gold and silver bullion dealers here in Australia over 12 years. I've served thousands of customers in my time, and now I do this show. I go live on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Hey, we got a live show today. Imagine that. I thought I was had the band hammer for 7 days, but I guess it was 24 hours only. Woohoo! Perfect timing too, because we celebrate triple digit silver in Australian dollars, the Aussie dollar version, of course. And we'll have a good old celebration. Let's do some shout outs, and then we'll get to the stuff of the day, including the silver giveaway happening over at the Silver Investor Club, my private silver investor club, from $1 a month. Yeah, we'll talk about that a little bit later. Okay. Oh, okay. This is a fair one. Yeah. MMJ. To all the losers who thought I was acting like a pirate, not an investor. Yes, buying silver. A few thousand troys. Oof. And you know what? I'm sure you are experiencing even now. They hold their same belief. Yeah, until they don't. And that'll be you'll know the absolute top of the top will be when your friends and family, well, not maybe the top of the top, but when your friends and family, even the most ardent naysayers of you either call you for advice to go, oh, right, man, you were right. You were right. Or they don't say you're right. They'll never say that they were wrong and you were right, but they'll go, oh, yeah, I'm just thinking about getting into this silver thing. I hear it's up at the moment. That's when you've got to think, oh, man, do I need to sell it all to them? Let's see. Super chat. Oh, thank you, Double MJ. Super chat, 2 Canadian dollars. Fantastic. That's about 2 Australian dollars with the conversion. If everyone gives only $2, this algorithm rips. I absolutely agree. Is that a super? You know what? I might have to look into that. If everyone gives only $2, this algorithm rips. Okay, is that a thing? Does it actually help the live chats help the super chats help the algorithm? Actually, sure they do. Let's see. Great to see. $100 silver holding strong. Yes, so far. Fantastic. Gerald Draper says 250 years holding the line. PM and Genius Act with ISO upgrade digital messaging. Yep, makes. Alrighty, sounds good. I was watching my precious metals app like a hawk for this moment. Yeah, yesterday. Yeah, so was I. I was like watching. I set an alert on TradingView, and as soon as it hit, I'm like, post. Good morning, Gerald. Good morning, Stackers, says Keith. Dance it in. Yeah, damn right. Joe and his voice is back. Yeah, the voice is back. Got a gig tomorrow night in Melbourne if anyone wants to join us. That's what we do. We dance it out. Correct. Mount Franklin lightly sparkling. Good on you for the synchronized slip. Sup, Joe, my main man. Sup, Stackers. Morning, all. Good morning. Now, I just want to check something. I don't know why. It didn't like me. Let me just head over to x.com/it's Joe Main. Can you do me a favor and do that? Thanks. Appreciate it. Why? Well, I normally go live on here, but for some reason it didn't like me. Give me 1 second. I'm going to see if I can go over here. Yes, this is the live show. Again, use the time codes. Use the time codes. No, I can't add it anymore. Let's see. Error? What does that mean? If I press that view in Google Chrome copy thing, no, I can't. If I can't start live on X, I can't go live on X right now. Who cares about X? Ugh. I do. They're actually really cool people over there at X. Love the X channel. Can you do me a favor and follow me over on the X channel? Over 4,000 followers there. I have basically the same number of X followers as I do YouTube subscribers. Now, I'm also going out live on Facebook as well. If you go to x.com/it's Joe Main, follow me over there, please and thanks. Oh, no, it's there. Is it there? It was there. Or is it not working? Oh, okay. Something's not up. Give me a sec. Let me update that and see what's going on. Is it working for me? No, the broadcast ended. Oh, okay. All right. Okay. 1 second. I'm going to do this. Live on YouTube. Now, I'm going to do that instead. Give me 1 second. I'm going to do this one. Thank you for your patience, everyone. Loving your work. You're the best people in the world. And broadcast ended. Oh, okay. Love you very much. Give me 1 second. I'll do that. Live on YouTube now. No, that's not what I wanted. Nope. Didn't want you. Go away. Sorry, gang. Fuck's sake. Let's go. No. We'll go there. Okay, that'll do. Cool. Whatever. Get to some more shout outs, then we'll talk of the stuff of the day. Not that one. This one. Morning all, says Sino. It's great to see you, big boy. The man is here. MJNA. Oh, yeah. Okay, that old chestnut. Pot stocks spiking in anticipation. I hope my pot stocks are going up. I do have a pot stock at the moment. Is CAN listed on the Australian Stock Exchange. Hopefully that one does really well. When the market opens in 15 minutes, we'll take a look at what silver miners are doing, etc. They took you down after the dance. Yeah, probably did. All right. Let's do some... Still a little bit sick. Let's do some silver analysis, and then we'll talk about giveaways, etc. Silver hits triple digits here on the Australian dollar price. We are looking at right now 100 Australian dollars and 25 cents. We did it yesterday. Let's pop on the daily. Just beautiful. Now that's, as I said in a post yesterday, it's lining up very interestingly. Isn't it amazing? Surely we live in a simulation. Okay, so it hits triple digits in Australian dollars, and then also on the US dollar price, it just hit a really major level. No, I mean, it doesn't mean we're done or anything, but it just hit that that 66 major level. Let's see on the linear chart right there as well, with a little bit of potential bearish divergence playing out too. So I'll come back to that. But yeah, $100, man. Now, a number of people will be saying, well, and I had some comment, there's always a party pooper, isn't there? I had some commenter on Facebook say, you do realize what this means for the currencies in the general economy. It's like, yeah, man, I do. I get it. 100, it just means, of course, the dollar is being debased and all that. Yeah, I get that. But we're in the precious metals to protect our wealth from dollar debasement and all that. So yeah, we can celebrate. It's like, you do know what's, yeah, it's like, I do, bro. I do. But you're seeing a strengthening also in the USD AUD. But let's just focus on this for a second. Okay, Australian dollars, Australian, fuck me. Start again. 100 Australian dollars is looking absolutely fantastic. Let me just project out for Australian dollars. Give me a second. I'll do that a little bit better. Like I've done with the US dollar price, I do that trend-based Fibonacci extension, and we have actually hit that key level. Let's just see if, that's what I'll do. Let's see if 100 Australian dollars has hit its key level. Let's just have a quick little look. 1, 2, and then we've got to drag it out. No, so it's actually above it. Okay. There you go. So I'd like to show you something interesting. Okay, so let me go back here and we'll go to silver. So silver in US dollars, look where it's one of its levels was hit. Oh, that's so interesting. Wow, and that has to be on the logarithmic. Give me one. No, let me go back now. So linear, it hit the 2.618. Let me see if that aligns with the Australian dollar one. No, smashed through it. And that's obviously because the Australian dollar, recently, I mean, it had a big dip and now it's heading back up though, but it's smashed through its 2.618. So we could be heading up. All right. So for the Australian dollar, once again, look here. And this is all spitballing, right? But look at the difference, right? It's just tipped on the USD, but it's like kind of up around here on the Australian dollar. You could see, reliably, Australian dollar hit your like $120 kind of mark. That would be, it wouldn't be surprising. And then have, again, we're having a big dip. We're going to have a large retracement at some point. It'll be a retracement over a period of maybe 6 months or maybe longer, but a nice healthy retracement where from remains to be seen. But, it could hit up to like your 120 Australian dollar mark. And in the US dollar mark, we're already at that really key level right now. We've got to hold that 66 really quick smart. What would be very, very positive is if you hold the next 2 weeks, if you close above 66 US dollars and close as well, not have a spike, not do something like this and then it, like the wick, it sort of, wicks up, but the candle body is like down here. That's actually not preferable. That would actually tell me, okay, looks like the pivot is in, and then maybe before Christmas, we're going to see that larger retracement. Okay, if you have that kind of big spike. But if you close up here, that is so ultra bullish. It would be as bullish as this one right here. See that tiny little wick, okay? It was so small. If you do the similar thing, settle around about here and close and then that would be closing. Well, look, not only would $66 be closing the month, it would be closing the quarter, and it would be closing the year above it too. So end of the year, all this stuff comes together, and look at that. Again, this is silver on the US dollar time frame. Look at that. From this year, we have gone from $30, $28.80 to 66 US dollars. Okay, now do you think if we close beautifully right here, around about this area, do you think we just then go boop, 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 all the way back? No. Such a huge god candle like that's technically called a Marabuzu candle, where it's just like basically all body. Okay, that sets up for the following year to have a potentially a higher prices. Depends whether we see what we do in the new year. I think February, April next year we will have a spike higher. Then potentially we have a wick from there. But let's just find out. But looking fantastic. Can you imagine if it closes this month above that $26 level? Looking really cool. Yeah, cool. So we're all copacetic with the old silver, right? What else do I need to say? That's about it for silver analysis. Let me take it down to the daily just for shits and giggles. Holding it, that's good. On the daily, the volume's really good. So the volume isn't suggesting too much. The volume's kind of flattening out a little bit. This is starting to tick over just a little bit, but there's nothing yet saying we're in full-on bearish divergence territory. It's not until, as I said, you pivot. So remember we had this, talked about it a couple of days ago. Remember we talked about this red candle and everyone started freaking out. It's like, oh, well, it's like, bros, close, just calm down, because you need to see at least 1, 2, 3 down days, right, of lower prices before you can say that is any kind of pivot, right? Then if that had happened, we said higher high, lower high, or equal lower high, then some bearish divergence, okay? But that just rocketed through. So no pivots whatsoever. And at the moment, on the daily, looking like it's onwards and upwards from here. If I just show you on the 4 hour though, and the 1 hour, there's a little bit of bearishness going on. So just bear in mind, we're hovering around that key 66 area that we talked about. Bit of bearishness on the 4 hour and the 1 hour. Does it matter in the longer term? No, and it hasn't pivoted again. So again, you need 4 4 hour candles to do this kind of thing. Then you can say, oh, okay, that's a pivot, right? So we're nowhere near there. It's just signals, okay? And you don't trade the signal, you trade the trigger. Not that you would probably want to trade it anyway, but higher high, lower high. 1 hour time frame, similar thing. You can see there on the mini time frame there, higher high, lower high. What's the volume doing? Volume's kind of ticking over a bit. So I could see a bit of downward movement today. That wouldn't surprise me if you did the following. And this is just getting it really into the intradaily, so it doesn't really matter. But yeah, if we see a couple more hours of down, then you can say that's the pivot, and then you would do the following. Take it from that low and that high, and then you could say, okay, might be in this blue box. I think I just posted this on Facebook earlier. Into there. Okay, big whoop. Oh no, back down to $65, maybe $64. Oh, I'm so scared. Right? So, but it does need to hold that area. If you start breaking through $64 right there, then you go, oh, okay, hang on, it's going to retrace a larger move. Then we would talk about potential wave 3 top around about this key area. We ain't there yet. Nothing's pivoted, so don't stress. Yeah. Back to the comments. A few more comments, then we'll look at gold. We'll take a look at platinum. Platinum's kicking ass. It's kicking gold's ass for sure. A few more comments. Another super chat. Thank you. Core Rider, super chat, $5 Australian. Thank you very much. Do you think the price will spike tonight? Oh, if Trump's announced what we think about Venezuela in 3 hours' time. So I don't think that's actually going to happen. Oh, sorry. Let me start that again. I don't think Trump announces anything to do with Venezuela or any major action, anything like that. He might talk about Venezuela. I don't think it's a declaration of war or anything like that. I think my understanding will be just more so, the country's in much better shape now. Here's a list of accomplishments, cheaper gas prices, blah, 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 inflation down. I think it's more like that. Could be wrong, but if it does, it'll spike gold. Yeah. War spikes gold. Yep. And probably silver along with it. Gold goes up, silver might follow. Possibly, but gold will go first. People rush to that first. So maybe silver might lag behind. And that could be And again, this is all speculation, so it doesn't really matter. This is all, whatever. But look at this. Gold to silver ratio. Gold to silver ratio is right where we're at a key support. Remember I drew this little box in here? I drew that box in there on the gold to silver ratio. Absolutely tanking. Now what goes up must come down. What goes down also must come up. We won't spike just all the way down to here in a straight shot of red. Okay, that's not a thing. That won't happen. Okay, we will have a bounce somewhere. And when that bounce, I think, is coming within this blue box here. Okay, I don't know. Could Trump saying, like, if Trump said, we're boots on the ground or whatever, with Venezuela and gold pumps, that could be the catalyst for gold to start its next little, I would call it a correction phase, because this is, massively overshot. Some kind of correction within here up to kind of like there-ish, but then over the longer term, silver's just dominating gold, okay? There is no way silver doesn't continue. There is no way, let me start that again. There is no way other than a massive war going on, and I don't think just a Venezuelan war would do it, but there's nothing that would shoot gold way back up into this kind of area. It's just going to be, we're going to see corrections along the way, and the silver is going to massively continue to outperform gold over the long term. Anyway, down into this potential area, the previous 2011 spike down there, possibly even lower. Many people think it could go even lower to there's much lower ratios, but yeah, that's what could happen. And again, we're just spitballing, right? Excuse me. But yeah, gold would have a spike. Yeah, I don't know about silver though. No, Knackers is always buy day. Yes. Finding Nemo reference. Oh, you've got a few more comments here. Okay. Let's see. Morning, everyone. G'day, Knackers. Good to see you, friend. We'll talk about the silver giveaway in just a moment. I got my $100 silver dance-in pants on this time. You weren't wearing pants last time? It feels like a buy day. Yes, it does. Oh, no, Mr. Gerald is my father. Call me crush. That's right. Cool. Let's talk about silver giveaway. Let's talk about the silver giveaway. We'll do that. Then we'll go to gold, platinum analysis and stuff. Cool. Tomorrow on the live show on the Silver Investor Club, I will be giving away these two beautiful pieces of silver right here. If I do that and then I look at the camera, Year of the Snake, put them together, go towards the thing. There you go. Lovely, lovely. We've got on your right-hand side right here, the 2013 Perth Mint Lunar Snake. Okay, 1/2 ounce silver coin right there. Ah, what a beauty she is. Look at that, 1/2 ounce of silver capsulated. This is from my personal collection, of which I am giving away to a premium member of the Silver Investor Club, and the market's open and getting all my alerts. And I'm giving away this also from my personal collection from my grandmother, who hoarded these. She hoarded these back in 1966. She kept a bag of them, and I inherited them a few years ago. A 1966 50-cent round. Let me get rid of... Yeah, I get that. Can you hear those alerts? I hope you can't hear those alerts when they come out. I don't think you can. Tell me if you can hear that. When those alerts go off, does that massively ring in your ears? Can you actually hear those like full on? Because I'll have to get rid of those. 1966 50-cent round, which is 0.3. It's 1/3 of an ounce of real silver. It's 80% silver. Yes. For those in the United States or whatever, this was real physical currency, real circulating currency in Australia, and it had real silver in it. Come on, Joe, where is it? Get it up there, whatever. Anyway, so those two are being given away. This for the premium members and this for the standard members over at the Silver Investor Club. I just want to check can't hear alerts. Fantastic. Good. I can hear them and they're in my ear. How do you join the Silver Investor Club? Well, it's a private club for new and veteran silver investors, and I'm giving this away. I do this as part of my monthly and quarterly giveaways over at the Silver Investor Club. I'll put a link somewhere below. And you can join from as little as $1 per month. Now, I'll get rid of that. I was doing a 7-day free trial, but then I realized, oh yeah, hang on. People could join for the 7-day free trial, get to be part of a giveaway thing, and then just go, oh, thanks, I just got some free silver. I didn't even join. Okay, but from as little as $1 a month, you don't join for the silver giveaways, but it's just an added bonus for everyone. Okay, let me show you what you get over here at the Silver Investor Club, and then I'll show you how it all works. So this is the Silver Investor Club. Yes, this is a long form commercial for my Silver Investor Club, but you want to know this information because why wouldn't you want to join? The massive, awesome community of like-minded new and veteran silver investors. It's a forum style community, okay, but it's a forum plus, okay. Of course, we talk about lots of price action sort of stuff. There is the marketplace, okay. There's actually a special marketplace for Silver Investor Club members only, okay, where you can trade privately with each other, buy, swap, sell. Okay, there's the premium section, which I'll come back to in a second. There's the show and tell section. Did you buy something? Did you get something? Did you find something? You post a comment and we go, ooh, isn't that nice? There's the fun section, just for, memes and all that kind of stuff. There's the hobbies section as well. If you have a different hobby not to do with silver, but you want to talk about it and you want to find like-minded enthusiasts with your particular hobby, pop it in there as well. I mean, Sino's into fishing, he's into cars, he's a bit of lawn porn, right? Okay, lots of fishing stuff. I talk about prep kind of stuff. I talk about other things like pew pew pew, that kind of stuff as well. And there's all that section. Then of course there's the private live stream that we do every single Friday morning at 10:30 a.m. Australian Eastern Daylight Savings Time. Happens tomorrow. That's for premium members only. You get the private live stream and lots of other stuff that we do. And here's the deal. On the private live stream, we'll be giving away free silver. Here's how you join. Use the link. If you want to be part of the standard membership, you get everything in the community, plus you get a quarterly silver bullion giveaway, and that's where I'm giving away this 1966 50-cent round. Okay, you get a monthly silver bullion special from Perth Bullion Exchange, perthbullion.com.au, the marketplace, and all the analysis I do and all that kind of stuff. If you join the premium, okay, most of my members are premium members, for $9 per month, or there's a yearly option which saves you about 20%. You get the community, but you get a monthly silver giveaway. Just think about this. If you're a premium member for $90 for the entire year, you get 12 chances to win free silver. 12 chances to win silver, okay? That's inclusive of the community and all that sort of stuff, but as an added bonus, win free silver, 12 chances in the year, plus a weekly silver bullion special, plus the weekly private live stream that I do, and that's where I'll be doing the random number generator. And one of the premium members will win this, and one of the standard members will win this. And I'll let the standard member know who's won because they don't have access to the private live stream, so they won't be able to watch it. But I'll let them know after the fact. Or you could be a VIP member, which gets you everything in premium. Plus, you also get 4 one-on-one strategy sessions with me. Could be to do with your investments. It could be to do with just stacking precious metals in general. It could be to do with diet and lifestyle. It could be anything, right? But you can consult with me. So that's that. Cool. So the draw will be happening tomorrow and you will win, but you've got to be in it to win it. Nice condition. Yeah, it's perfect condition, man. This thing is mint condition. I've just kept it, I have no scratches on the cap. Well, I can't say no scratches on the capsules, but very, very good condition. Why aren't you doing the thing I want you to do, which I was doing before? Oh, okay, whatever. Yeah, let's see. And then we'll get to some other stuff. Some intelligent, no-nonsense commentary. Oh, thanks. Here's to my downfall. Subbed. I really appreciate that, man. Over 4,000 followers. Can't be wrong. Thanks, Caroline. Good to see you. You can't hear those alerts. That's really good. Nice grandma. Yeah, she was cool. She was good. She raised me. That's a whole other story. One day on this channel, I'll tell my origin story. You're not getting that today. It's a bit of a long story, and it's really interesting, actually. It's a very interesting story. I've told it a few times. I've been able to condense it down to like a 10, 15-minute thing, but it takes a little bit longer than just, oh, my parents were from here. But I was raised by my grandparents, is the short answer. Notifications are going off again. Yeah, for the market. That's right. Great question, Mando. Do we have to be online during the giveaways to win? No. It's open to anyone who are members, paid members in the various things. And I'll just do the draw. If someone is watching live and they win, well, they just got to see themselves win. Fantastic. No, you'll just get notified. It's open to absolutely anybody. Great. Looking forward to it. Yes, I'll tell it one day. Not today, my good man. Let's go to gold. Actually, let's go to the market. The market has opened. Ooh, okay. Let me share this. Let's just see what the market has done, shall we? Market has been open for 6 minutes. Let's see what has happened. This is just everything that I'm in currently. Okay. No, let's try that again. Okay, FLG is up. This is just the daily time frame. FLG, Flagship Minerals, is up 9% for the morning. It's, again, the Australian Stock Exchange has just opened 7 minutes ago. We have CNB is up a little bit. That's Carnaby Resources. AR3, which is Australian Rare Earth Metals. Looks like most things aren't up today. SGR. Here's one that I got back into yesterday. SGR has nothing to do with precious metals. This is a just-in-case kind of play. I'll just let you know. This is the... excuse me. Excuse me. This is the Star Entertainment Group. This is the blokes, the people who own the Star City Casino, and they owned a bunch of casinos. They got taken over. They had massive trouble. Then they got recently taken over and sort of funded. I'm going to put it on logarithmic so you can see it a bit better. And they massively tanked. Then just semi-recently, in the last number of months, in the last sort of 6 to 9 months, they started talking about they'd halted trading for a long, long time, waiting to see if they were going to get bailed out or whatever. A company has come in who owns an American company who owns other casinos, came in and said, okay, we'll bail you out. Now it looks like we might be turning the corner. Okay, right about here. So I've taken a small position, and it's a small position, and I'll get out if it breaks down a certain level here. And it's only as a lottery ticket kind of play if we start seeing life in it, and it starts, it used to be. And bear in mind that no one's saying it can get back to here, okay? No one's saying that. It used to be $5.60. No one's saying that, okay? We don't know. You'd also want to take a look at, let's see, more info. Has it increased its shares? Estimate reported, 5, and it hasn't really had a massive share increase. 655 million. Then to $1 billion. Okay, so it hasn't really increased its shares. So it hasn't really diluted its shares too much, I don't think. But no one's saying it's getting to $5. But look, if things start turning around, could it go from 12 cents to 24 cents? Could it double? Sure. Could we go back up to this kind of area? Could it get up to this gap and fill the gap at 40 cents and then have a massive retrace? Sure. It's just a little risk to reward play for me, and I've only put in a small amount, but it looks interesting here. Okay, that's SGR, Star Entertainment Group. But anyway, what else is up? SIL was actually, this is from overnight, slightly up for yesterday. SILJ is slightly up. I'm getting a little concerned there. BHP, it looks like a number of things are having down days today. That's interesting. Oh, okay. Let's see, what is SS1 doing? Sun Silver? Sun Silver is down 1% today. So silver, hits 100 Australian dollars, and our miners aren't really catching up at the moment, are they? No, they're not. USL, down 1.9% for the morning. Now, bear in mind, that's just the morning. Things can change around, but okay. Nothing's really gone hog wild today. Let's go to gold. Excuse me, gang. I'm still a little bit sick. I apologize. Let's go. Let's take a look at gold, shall we? Do I have time for Bitcoin and crypto? We'll see. Okie dokie. Brush. Get rid of it. Hey, here is gold on the daily time frame priced in USD, 4,335. As I have been saying, a new all-time high coming for gold imminently while we are above $4,200. If you break back down below $4,200, that's bad. You really don't want to do that. You don't. You don't want to fake it, break it, hold it. I can't believe it. Can you believe this is? Can you believe I do this for a living as such? I have other stuff I do to make money, but can you believe I do this? I get to do this. Fake it, break it, hold it, break it, hold it. If you break back down below there, 4,200, I'm like, what's going on there? That's weird from a psychological perspective. Why would it break here? Why would it fake you out here, finally break here again, hold it, and then break back down below here? Bad. That's weird. Okay, that would say, okay, looks like the start of something larger. That would pretty much say that to me. That's really strange. Excuse me. So it's got to hold 4,200. That's pretty much all you need to know. While we hold 4,200, new all-time high coming for gold imminently. Okay, could take a little bit longer, but yeah, fine, into there, whatever. But that kind of thing is happening unless we do that, and that's bad news. Cool. That's all you need to know for gold. Pretty much. On the weekly, looking great. Look, that's going to make a new all-time high really soon, quite possibly this month. Okay, in the next couple of weeks, could be easy. Next week, no problem. Should be, Santa rally and all that kind of stuff. So I'm expecting new all-time high. I'm expecting new all-time highs into that February, April kind of time period for gold. Also for silver. But yeah, that's where we are. Close that 4,200. Oof, you don't want that. So that's gold. That's my amazing analysis. Isn't it great? Here is platinum on the monthly time frame. And USD 1,895. Let's zoom out a little. Where have we found a little bit of resistance? At a very key Fibonacci level. This is from the Fibonacci on the linear scale from this high and this low. You've got the expected resistance range. Expected support range. No, resistance range. We've talked about this for a long time. Into there. What did we finally do? We found a bit of resistance here, remember? This is where we came up and we spiked and we're like, ooh, okay, is it going to, find resistance here? We spiked on it on the monthly time frame. We were kind of hovering around here. It's like, oh, okay, we've come up, we've broken through that sort of $1,000 mark up to about 1,600 roughly, top end of the zag zone. If it starts ticking around here, then it was like, okay, now it's just going to spend a bit of time in here. No, we sailed through it, okay? Then I said, hey, watch out for that next little Fibonacci, which is up at the 7.786 at $1,930 roughly. If we pop in on the weekly time frame, I'm not saying we stop here. I'm just saying, out of interest, look at that. Excuse me. Look at that. Where did we find the high at? $1,931.77 on this particular thing right there. It looks like a bit of a spike as well. For show you on the 4 hour, showing a bit of bearish divergence as well. On the 1 hour as well, yeah, a little bit of bearishness there. Okay, so we're finding pretty much exact resistance at that 0.786 Fibonacci. Cool. So all you need to know, it's looking fantastic. And while we are through this zone here, like I showed you with gold, while we're above there, it is just continued go time for platinum. We're about to show you platinum versus gold. It is kicking gold's ass, and it's just done something very key. Okay, but look at this, the regular price. That's brilliant. Okay, that's good. Sailing through there and not stopping, really good. Now, could this do the following? I don't know. Look, that's a previous area of resistance here, so just watch out around here. Just be weary. A breakout and a retest of there, completely normal. Okay, that just sets it up for like bullishness, total bullishness. Excuse me. So don't be surprised, but yeah, look, if it's a new all-time high, it seems like a new all-time high for platinum is coming really soon. Okay, much sooner than I had originally expected. Had expected maybe some resistance here, but it's just shot through it, so it's looking fantastic. We're through that level there, and then the question is, where's the trapped money? So the trapped money is sitting now. Look at that right there. This is again on the monthly time frame. Each candle is 1 month. So when we hit back in 2008, okay, when we hit $2,300, we had a bit of support here at, what do you know? Oh, the 0.786, roughly about there. I remember about $1,900. That was clear area of support. So buyers were coming in here because they're noticing, excuse me, they might have been noticing some kind of Fibonacci on a different time frame, around about $1,900. So that's a bunch of buyers over about 1, 2, 3, 4 months. There were buyers coming in. Then we had that massive dip, of course, the global financial crisis. Then a slow but steady move up to, what do you know, where the previous area of buyers were. So that means you're going to find some resistance there because all these people who got totally hurt in the global financial crisis, they bought here thinking platinum's going to continue onwards and upwards. GFC happened and they went, shit. And so a bunch of people here decided to break even when it got back to here, and that saw the price go back down. Okay, and that's a key Fibonacci, as I said. So around about here, again, there might be some previous sellers from here, maybe some more selling here. My point being, once you break through here, where are the sellers? They're gone. There's none. This is just all-time high. You're in absolute go for it territory once you break through this little area right there. So that's this is very key, right? It's 1630. This is really key, actually, the 786. Get through there. We're going all-time high real quick, okay? And sky's the limit. You'll be in price discovery. Okay, I've done a little bit of extension stuff here. Let me get rid of all of that. Just for S&Gs, I've done some Fibonacci extension levels, and they're right. Get rid of you. Get rid of you. This is like an extended platinum thing here. So here's some extensions for the Fibonacci, okay? So you've got right here 2,000 something, but after the all-time high, watch out for $2,800. Watch out for $4,000. If I pop it on the logarithmic, I'm more looking at that kind of $3,200 level as a major level to watch out for. Out of interest, okay. Also, look at all that confluence there. So on the logarithmic scale, from this bottom of wave 1, top of wave 1 to the bottom of wave 2, you have the 1 extension, and that sits exactly there. Look at that on the logarithmics. If I show you this, that's mental. Hang on, no, I can't show you that because that's on the logarithmic. So that won't do it on the logarithmic. But that lines up massively with buying, selling right about there, and with that resistance that we're at. So I think it eventually sails through. Watch out for about 3,200 is the next major level. Once we get through here, we'll break the all-time high, and then around about $3,300 is next as a next major target. Okay, that's platinum, but platinum versus gold I wanted to show you. This is really important to look at. You must stay up on top of this sort of stuff. Let me go like that and go like that. Here is platinum versus gold. Okay, so this is measuring the ratio. So as this number is going down, gold's the place to be. As this number is going up, platinum is killing gold. Okay, gold has been killing platinum for a long time, and for last year, we've been talking about it had been at the absolute lowest point it had ever been. Platinum was so undervalued, so unloved versus gold. It's the lowest ratio price it had ever been in history. Then things started turning around, and we went to the weekly. We're like, hang on, something's going on here. We noticed some bullish divergence. We noticed that it cleared some major areas. Okay, then it started creeping up. Then it had a retrace. Well, things go up and things go down. Then on the, I think it was the logarithmic or the linear, we did this and we went like that. then we go, oh, okay, look, hey, this is good. It's bouncing off the top end of the Zag zone, 0.382. That's really bullish. Again, this is on the logarithmic. If you're bouncing here, and then if you break through here, and this is what I've been saying for a while, if you then break this, this is a, what's this? This is a failure swing pattern on the weekly time frame. Okay, so you come up to make, this is a very good reversal pattern, okay, and reversal to the upside, right? You come up you make a lower high, technically, a lower high, then you make a higher low, right? Right there, higher low. Then if you break that, so if you do this, higher low, then if you break that, so when you do that, and preferably on a close, so you want to close the week, close the month, above there, that's a failure swing pattern. It sounds bad, but it's a good thing, a failure swing. It fails to swing lower, okay? So that's a good thing. That is game on, okay? So we're basically there right now. Technically, we just broke it. So actually, technically, I can say, I mean, I'd like it to close the week and close the month above it. But even technically, you have to say on a spike, we've made a higher high. So technically, it is now a failure swing pattern. It's very bullish for platinum versus gold, okay? So if you were thinking about buying gold, hey, just buy gold as your regular insurance policy. You need about 5 to 10% of your portfolio in gold specifically, even if gold is heading down. Excuse me. Excuse me for a sec. Even if gold is like heading down, you buy gold as a hedge, okay? But my point is, if you're looking to buy gold as an investment, I would be highly recommending that you look at platinum instead. Give me 1 second. I just need to do something. I'll be back in 10 seconds. Count it. I'm back. You did not want to see that. Let's see. So this is platinum versus gold, and it's the place to be, man. Absolutely. As I showed you with the price, it's going through those levels. So if you're thinking about buying gold as an investment, I would highly look at platinum instead because it's going to continue to outperform it. Let's do a little bit of blue sky thinking. Let's pop it on the... Well, I'm doing a real huge platinum segment. Why not? You learn something, don't you? Let's do it on the quarterly time frame. Look at that. It's just looking really, really good. We'll take it from back here. That's in 2021. So let's see where we are here. Yeah, we're coming up to an area. I wouldn't be too fussed about it. If I do this on the monthly, let's do a little bit of trend based. From here, this is close enough for jazz, right? Bit of an extension. I would watch out for that 8 level right there. So we're at, you could almost double the amount of ounces of gold in your hand if you buy platinum now, right? You wait till it goes, higher up to here, and then you swap your platinum for gold. It doesn't work exactly like that. There's fees and all that kind of stuff, but yeah, about that 0.8 level. I firmly believe, just so you know, that platinum will trade at a 1-to-1 parity with gold eventually again. If you take a look on the longer time frame as well, let's assume that we are moving massively onwards and upwards from here. I'll take it from here. All right, let's see what the fib is telling us. So this is your expected resistance zone. And where's sort of the cluster? We're looking for like cluster of stuff. It's kind of up in here, isn't it? Yeah, you can see it here as well. Yeah, okay. Yeah, actually a lot of that. I would say somewhere between, yeah, kind of in there. So basically in that top half of that zone. So somewhere between, what do you know? Confluence. There we go. I had it in there, didn't I? There. Sits at that kind of 0.8 level. So right about there, that your 0.8 level is a real interesting area to look out for in the platinum to gold ratio. But I absolutely very firmly believe that we can get to a 1-to-1 ratio right there. of platinum equaling the same amount of gold. Does that mean platinum's soaring to new heights? Or does it mean gold is having a big dip and it's heading down to platinum's level? I think it's a bit of both. I think platinum will continue to outperform gold. If you're asking me, will platinum outperform silver? That's a different question. I do still think silver is the king, platinum is the queen, and gold is the joker at the moment. Cool. That's platinum. I'll read some more of your comments. Let me do a quick, just a quick crypto check. Okay, quick crypto check. Just for S&Gs for some of my crypto people. Here is Bitcoin on the weekly time frame. It's the Bitstamp exchange price. We're looking at $86,000. Nope. Oh, I drew a line in there. Why did I draw a line in there? Why did I draw a line in right there? That's interesting. Did we come up to that level or did I draw it after the fact? I probably drew it after the fact. But let's have a look just in case. Why did I draw that level? Was that from that high and that low? No, that's on the log. No, it's not. I must have drawn it in after the fact. Short answer is no go for Bitcoin. Why would you be in Bitcoin at the moment other than buying on the regular as your insurance policy? Everyone should own some gold. Everyone should own some Bitcoin. So you should be, let me be very clear. You should be buying Bitcoin. I know a lot of you hate it. I get it. Most people should be buying Bitcoin as a hedge against it going to $1 million later on down the track, which I absolutely believe it will. How many years will it take? I don't know, but it will. Okay, so why wouldn't you just dollar cost average into it a small amount at a time? I would. And would you rather dollar cost average into Bitcoin as the price is going up? Would you rather do it as the price is going down? This could be the cycle top. We could be heading to 70,000. We could be heading to 60,000 or possibly even more. Can you imagine buying on the regular as the price is going down? Then it eventually turns around and you're just buying on the regular. You're not looking at the price. Don't worry about the price. It's just every week, every paycheck, every month, whatever it is. And you use a service such as, yes, I know, it is a plug, but it is Stormrake, stormrake.com. Full service cryptocurrency brokerage. They charge 3% fee, okay, as a full service cryptocurrency brokerage. You call them, yes, you have a dedicated broker. You email them, you jump on the live chat, quote your account number and say, I want X amount of Bitcoin or the other many altcoins that they do. Cool. You do that and you pay a 3% fee. There's no hidden fees. They don't take cream off the top or cream off the bottom. It's just a flat fee of 3%. However, if you sign up through me, you get 2% brokerage fees for the life of the account. 2% is not much when you consider it is a lifetime discount, 33% discount, and they do it all for you. You're not pressing buttons. You're doing nothing. You're speaking to a human being on the phone, telling them what you want, and they do it for you, okay? And they can send the crypto to a nominated address, or they can do custody for you. You choose your own level of trust and all that kind of stuff. Stormrake.com. I'll put a link somewhere. But back to Bitcoin, it's heading down, guys. Very likely, unless as I said, the saving grace is if we bounce off here. You got to bounce off there, 84,000. Bounce off there and fake us out, sure, no problem. But so far, it's heading down, and even if we start heading up, you've got to cross over that $108,000, $109,000 barrier for me to say the cycle is not done. Okay, for the moment, the Bitcoin cycle is done. Lower prices are coming. Perfect time to dollar cost average in. Others markets. Oh, we broke it. We're at 190 billion. Nope. Good night, Irene. Good night, Irene, for the altcoin market at the moment. Now on the weekly time frame, you're starting to get into that area, but we're nowhere near on the weekly into extremely oversold. You've got a decent amount to go. Okay, so now for the crypto market, I'm just going to use, as you know, I'm doing the Mastering the Markets. Some of you don't know, I'm doing the Mastering the Markets year-long comprehensive course, right? These guys here. So I'm nearly at the halfway mark, Mastering the Markets. I'm doing their 12-month year-long comprehensive course, okay? I did the 10-week foundational. That's Unit 1. Unit 2 is advanced strategies. Unit 3 I'll be doing starting next year. That's Elliott Wave and all that. My point being, as I'm doing these weekly lessons, I'm trying to incorporate them into my technical analysis. That's the whole point. So let me see if I can do that. We've been talking about trend-based Fibonacci in the last couple of weeks. So let me see if I can do that here on the downward movement. So I would have to say, let's on the daily time frame. But it's not looking good for your crypto. Okay, what would I need to do? That's really all right. So let's take it from here. Let's see where we're at. So I'm going to take it from here, here, and here. And have we? Yeah, okay, there you go, right there. So your next level you need to watch out for. And does that align perfectly with previous support? Kind of looks like it does. There's that support zone. Kind of in there, right? In that kind of area there. So that's at 175 billion. So you are going to see crypto continue to fall in general, all of crypto basically, apart from, some narrative thing, which whatever, that someone huge tweets about. You're heading down. Sorry, gang. Crypto is heading down further, and watch out for that $175 billion area. You'd want to bounce there. Now, that's a big area, I must say. That's a really big area. Look at that. Pretty big. Buyers. So, previous resistance. Buyers. Liquidity grab, as in a fake out. Buyers. It sounds like Jim Morrison. Buyers. Do. That's a very old joke, a very old reference that many of you may not get. But yeah, buyers, right? Down there, that's where you're going to head down to, that 175, 170-ish billion dollar level. You really need that to hold. If that doesn't hold, oof, really, really bad. But on the daily time frame, we're starting to get into extremely oversold. So I would expect a bounce at that 170, 175 area. Other than that, nope. No go. Look at it all. And I am not in any crypto, by the way. None, except for the normal Bitcoin, again, that I hold as an insurance policy that I dollar cost average into, which you should be doing at Stormrake, stormrake.com. Yeah, things like Toshi, they're done. Done for the moment, and nothing to say about where it could go down to. Yeah, that's it. Excuse me. Comments, queries, celebration of 100 Australian US dollars. Let's see. Look forward to it. Way, you're back. Yes, on the live stream, I absolutely am. Guys, I've got to get out of here because I've got things to do and I've got my lungs to cough out. You have watched Good Morning Stackers with me, Joe Main, going out live on live on YouTube and Facebook today. X is normal, but not today, unfortunately. For some reason, I'll have to check what's going on over there. And you will get a live show on Tuesday. I'll do a bunch of other stuff. Private live stream tomorrow for the Silver Investor Club. Premium members win the half-ounce snake. Standard members win the 1966 50-cent round. That giveaway is happening tomorrow, and I will notify the winner if you're not live watching it. You must join to have a chance to win. But you join for the other stuff. You join for the great community. You join for all the educational content and all the other stuff there. It's just an added bonus. Win free silver. Not bad, hey? I am Joe Main. You've watched Good Morning Stackers. Let's dance it out and do a synchronized slurp. Because this has been...
Good morning, Stackers.
Oh yeah, we're feeling fine.
Good morning, Stackers.
It's podcast time.
Grab it.
Grab a tasty beverage. Let's get in the groove.
Let's do the...
Synchronized slurp. Now we're on the move.
3, 2, 1, go.
Good morning, Stackers.
Oh yeah, we're feeling
Thanks for watching. You're awesome. Let's all be awesome together. Stay safe, stay informed, keep stacking whatever you're stacking. See you on the private live stream for Silver Giveaway tomorrow. Bye.